All right, so I'm here in Atkins, Iowa. Sir, if you could just tell us your name.
My name is Donald Beatty from Atkins, Iowa.
From Atkins, Iowa, and we're standing on your farm right now. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Just going to tell us kind of what you went through and when the storm began and what it was like.
It began, oh gosh, I can't think about what time it hit. I was on the road when it hit, and I ducked into another farmer's a place and hid behind his garage and house. The wind was so strong I felt it was going to lift the back of my truck up, and it was a new truck. So I drove up the top of his hill, pulled in a Morton building, which he had the east door open, and I pulled in between his four-wheeler and his tractor and waited the storm out, and thankfully his building held out. The funny part is he never knew I was even there. He wasn't home. And when I came home to this, I couldn't even drive through the driveway. The trees and everything were blocking. We've been working since the storm. And what is today?
Day 10.
Day 10. And we've been working ever since. The first 6 days we worked nonstop from sun up to sundown with a grapple bucket on our tractor, moving brush, burning brush, just to get the infrastructure open. And we are still working to get our farm drives cleared so we can function as a farm. So that's what I was doing right before you came, is grabbing trees. My brother gets home from work, he grabs the chainsaw, and I've been injured so I can't run a chainsaw. So he runs the saw, I run the grapple bucket, my whole family pulls together and starts hauling brush out to piles. I grab the piles, I haul it to a place where I can burn it, and it just goes on and on that way. So
Did you have much warning before the storm hit?
Personally, I had zero. I went to an ortho appointment in Iowa City, and I saw the black sky and with green in it, which usually means hail. And I started heading north toward what I thought was light. I couldn't drive into it, and so I didn't have any warning. So we knew that there was like a 40% chance of rain that day, and I thought the way the morning started out, it looked like this. It was sunny and beautiful. Didn't think it would ever do that. And when I got out of my appointment, they said there's a storm coming. I looked out the window and I thought, oh crap, I've got my new truck. You know,
right.
An aluminum truck's gonna not fare well.
Right.
So I knew what I was gonna come home to, because I had talked to my daughter Michelle, and she said it was a disaster. And what I saw over there north of Iowa City was bad enough, but it is much worse over here.
Yeah.
That overhang's been shifted, and now we have to have it repaired on the barn.
I see that.
It almost took that overhang off.
It almost did? It was close to, huh?
The post, one of the posts. So now we're going to have somebody jack that back and replace the post here. Kind of slid the whole thing over on the phone that far. Yeah, if it went any further, it would have just lifted and took it all. Yeah.
Yeah, all the tops of the trees were completely taken off.
It looked like it was just all down. We had this trimmed out, that's why that piece survived, but it just broke everything in two. That was full of pine trees in there.
Broken in half, you know.
Some of them are, the biggest ones in the back are like 150 years old.
Yeah.
These here, I don't know how old they are.
Goodness.
Really much of a fence there anymore of trees.
It's like you could probably put like a softball field back here now if you wanted to.
We used to have shade back here.
Oh, wow.
Over here, you'll see what this looks like. The beautiful groves can be destroyed. We're working our way back to that giant walnut tree.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Oh, shit.
Yeah. But this grove is just riddled. I don't know what it would take to try to clean all that up. But I think we're going to have to leave it.
Just snapped. It's probably one of the oldest ones you have, huh?
I didn't know a walnut tree could get as big as that. We would love that tree. I called it Iowa.
Oh.
From Avatar.
You call it Iowa from Avatar? Wow.
That's kind of
Wow.
And then when Trump comes to Iowa, he talks to a corporate farmer, and he says, "Is insurance going to cover your crop?" He says, "Yeah, we're insured." He said, he said, "You have building damage?" "Yeah, we had some building damage, but we have good insurance." So he thinks everything's good, and I don't think we're going to get any federal help now.
Because the corporate farmers said that you guys are good, right?
Yeah, we're all good. Yeah,
Is that kind of how it works? The corporate farmers speak for you guys as well?
I think so. Yeah, they always, whenever they get somebody to speak, it's always going to be somebody that was a big donor to a party.
Yeah.
And so the average person doesn't give 20, 30, 40,000, whatever they give, so they don't get a voice.
Mm.
So, you know, we're all sitting out here hurt. We could use help. You know, we lost fuel barrels in the ground, and it's just a disaster. The chimneys on the house, the big one has to be replaced. The center one has damage, and they're masonry chimneys. And a lot of people had chimneys fall on their home, went down through the house.
Wow.
So, and I have seen that personally on the way to Cedar Rapids. So, it's a disaster, and we don't know how insurance is going to pan out. Some people have had adjusters come out. We have not. We're still waiting, but we don't know what the settlement will be after he does. It's going to take a while before anybody has those answers as to what insurance is going to cover.
This one landed on the corner of your shed, didn't it?
Then the door, the other door here,
Yeah.
went up, hit that roof. You can see all the dents on the bottom, but it tore into the roof, cartwheeled over, hit a gate, cartwheeled, I guess. This is what we figured. We found the gate, or the door, way out in a pasture about, probably 300 yards away.
Wow.
So it must have just went up and gone. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's just all from the wind, huh? The door up there?
Yeah.
I can see the. I can see the. I can see. Can't really see much. Oh, I'm trying to see. I'm not going in myself. I'm putting my camera in there. Yeah, you can still hear it creaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that some equipment in the cornfield over there?
Oh yeah, that's a wagon.
All right, I'll go.
Flip.
I'll make
The
sure.
wheels are like 20 feet, 30
I'll go. We'll go get it. So that's one of the. There's the rest of it.
This was sticking more out onto the road, but they must have moved it since then because they had a flag art on the road to say go around. there. You can go down gravel roads because they're just down everywhere, you know. It's just hard finding a road without one down, you know.
Right. Just flipped it right on over, huh? And there's the rest of the wagon.